Hey fellow YouTubers, this is my first unboxing, because this is not a box, but um, of Silk and Sonder. Silk and Sonder is described as a guided journaling that actually works. It is America's #1 journaling program to reduce stress, get organized, and feel in control of your life in just 5 minutes a day. So I wanted to check this out. I'm always trying to become more productive and journal and see if something out there will help me do that. So here we go. All right, here's everything. Oh, it's so pretty already. So it looks like, so we get in a journal per month. We get 1 month journal every month. This is the August journal, and it looks like the subject is enchantment. So what else do we get? It says, write your affirmation here. It looks like we get a card that we can put in. Let's see what else is in here. Here is a member manual, Making Self-Care Easy. I don't know if this comes in every subscription or in every package, or if this is just the first time, since it is my first journal. It might just be the first one. It says, let the journey begin. Looks like this is information about membership. Part 2, how to use your journal. Wellness meets performance. All your thoughts in one place. Simple act of bringing your thoughts to paper enables your brain to focus, organize, process, and release whatever is on your mind. Studies show that even 15 to 20 minutes of journaling a day can reduce stress and anxiety, boost moods, increase focus and productivity, heal trauma, and improve overall health. So that is kind of why I wanted to start this, to see, if I see a difference after a couple months. Here's some tips on forming a ritual, because it will take practice. Here's some common roadblocks. My schedule is so busy, I can't seem to find the time to journal. I feel guilty for taking time away from my family, friends, and work to make time for myself. The journals are so pretty, I don't want to mess them up. That's probably going to be me. How do I know if it's working? Whether Silk and Sonder is working for you isn't determined by the number of pages you complete, but the growing sense of ownership you have of your life. Set an intention for what you want to bring into your life at the start of your journey. At the end of your first month, reflect on your wins and opportunities for that intention. Our members share that SNS brings them self-care, organization, long-lasting positive habits, excitement, relaxation, and more. There is a Sonder Club. There's also an app that I downloaded yesterday. It's actually fairly extensive. You do get a membership to the app when you have the monthly membership to the journaling. So it looks like rules of the road. Here's some tips on if you're feeling stuck. Reflections page. An intentions page. So an example is the attentions page focuses on what you want to bring to life this month and or how you want to feel. They're the energy behind how you'll achieve your goals. When to complete, a few days before or at the start of the new month. When do you reference them? The entire month. Use this to set up your mood tracker, habit tracker, weekly goals, activities, and more. Here's a mood tracker, habit tracker. I've read so many books on habit tracking and how to develop habits, but it's not very easy to start a habit. So I'm wondering if this will also help. So here are some habits, some ideas. Morning routine, daily journaling, wake up before 7:30, wind down by 10, tidying the kitchen, read for 10 minutes. Some physical health ones is drinking 8 glasses of water, go for a 5-minute walk, eat a vegetable, take vitamins. So those are some examples of habits. Sleep tracker. This will also be easy to track if you have like a smartwatch. Expense tracker. That's going to be very helpful. Journaling prompts. So that's what this first book encompasses. Looks like here is a card that almost looks like it's handwritten. It says, "Hello, I'm so thrilled to officially welcome you to Silk and Sonder. It wasn't long ago that I took a similar leap, betting on myself instead of letting my life be defined by imposter syndrome, a fear of failure, and other self-limiting beliefs. That personal journey led me to create Silk and Sonder, and it's been the most rewarding time of my life. My number one wish for you is that you feel good about making time for yourself, time to slow down and reflect, get clear on where you're going and why, and march boldly towards whatever lights you up. Because when we show up for ourselves, we show up better for our colleagues, our family, our community, and our world. As you begin, know that everything you need is already inside of you, despite society's attempts to tell you otherwise. I invite you to break up with perfection and dive in fully, knowing that our community of members is always here to lift you up. With love, Miha." She is the founder and CEO. That is very nice. So let's take a look at the August journal. Look at this beautiful image. Beautiful flowers. Here are some QR codes on, it looks like accountability, and then a QR code. You can gift and get $10 for every friend you invite to Silk and Sonder. So here is the 2025 complete calendar. Here is the month of August. It's spiral bound, which is very convenient. I always love spiral bound books. July reflections. I won't have any July reflections because I'm just now starting it. Here's where you put August intentions for spiritual health, personal life, physical health, key relationships, money management, and professional goals. Setting intentions is not making a to-do list. It's asking something of yourself and then giving yourself the strength to do it. Here is the mood tracker. And it looks like, based on that book that we just read, that you put the different colors of your mood in these 6 different circles, and then you can put your daily mood, you can color this in. Here's a habit tracker. So this is where we would put the habits that we want to practice this month. And then this is where we would mark them off if we completed them. Here's a sleep tracker, gratitude jar. So we can continuously return to this and add more to it. Enchantment journal prompts. What does the feeling of enchantment invoke in you? Describe a dream or aspiration that fills you with wonder and excitement. It could be a place you want to visit, a skill you want to learn, or an experience you wish to have. Here's an enchantment log. Here's a manifestation worksheet. So this is where we would put what we are manifesting. Three things I'm grateful for that I currently have in my life. I plan to do the following to help my manifestation come true. Here's a song of enchantment. Here's a page that we can color. It doesn't look too difficult, so it won't take up too much time. Just enough to get us to relax. My favorites, my favorite magical moment in nature, my favorite source of inspiration, my favorite place that feels like a sanctuary. Oh, it looks like we have recipes in here too. Greek turkey meatballs with tzatziki. That sounds absolutely delicious and like something I would absolutely make. So I'm definitely going to return to this. And there's a nice image of it. Here is ikigai. Ikigai is a Japanese concept that means a reason for being. The word refers to having a direction or purpose in life, that which makes one's life worthwhile and towards which an individual takes intentional actions, giving them satisfaction and a sense of meaning to life. What you are good at, a passion, mission, what you love, what the world needs, what you can be paid for. For each of these areas, write down ideas that apply to get closer to knowing your ikigai. Use notes pages for more room. Passion, mission, vocation, and profession. Here's a Sudoku. I haven't done Sudoku in a long time, and it looks like there was a previous month's answer key. Here's a riddle. What has one head, 1 foot, and 4 legs? I honestly have no clue. Here's an expense tracker. Here's a meal plan. It looks like 1 week, a shopping list. Here's another meal plan. Here's a quote. Enchantment is not about escaping reality. It's about embracing the wonder within it, seeing the extraordinary in the ordinary, and finding the beauty that lies in the spaces between. Currently loving, feeling, enjoying, reading, watching, planning. I am watching Big Brother right now, and I'm not sure. I'm really happy Rachel's back, but it's kind of been a boring season. So it looks like we have several meal plans. There's a meal plan each week, which is nice. You can also just do 1 or 2 weeks and repeat that. So here's the third week of August. It's automatically highlighted for you. So if you don't want to do, like with me, I will do a 2-week changing meal plan typically, and that's a lot easier. I buy food for 2 weeks. And here is the last week of the month. And it looks like there's a definition to the word Sonder in the back. The realization that each random passerby is living a life as vivid and complex as your own, populated with their own ambitions, friends, routines, worries, and inherited craziness, an epic story that continues invisibly around you. We are all living our own story, but it is all crazy. So it looks like we also get some stickers. I can't remember if I ordered these. I might have ordered these separate or additional. So here is Enchantment affirmation. These are individual stickers that you can peel off. So for like, this would be for the mood tracker. Some flags. These are pretty flowers. Yeah, these are all individual stickers. Enchantment Bingo. If you download the app, she has some really great games, and she has several of them that are bingo games. And I don't know if you win anything or if like you're entered into a drawing. I have no idea. But just marking off the individual like complete. She has one for books, nonfiction books, fiction books, all kinds of things. So I encourage you to check out the app. It looks quite interesting. So that is the August Silk and Sonder journal. The subject is enchantment, and I'm really looking forward to starting it. Let me know if you join up and how you feel, or if you do it now and if you've seen any progress in your life. Thanks for watching and good luck.